Welcome back to another episode of I Don't Know Who This Is For podcast. We are on season 2, and I have some dope people visiting me, and I'm so excited. And when they come through, baby, I make sure that they are taken care of, okay? Today we have the owner, the founder, the CEO, that girl of Trap Cardio.
Hey, y'all.
We got AD in the building. I am so excited that you are here.
I'm excited to be here.
I know. Okay, so this is our first time meeting each other in person.
Yes.
But it does not feel like it.
It is not.
It feels like we've known each other for when I saw you at the door, I was like, hey, girl.
We've been talking since I got here.
Yeah. I said, we got to save some of it. So let me tell y'all who she is. She is known as Beyond the Fluff on Instagram. She is a body positive creator and wellness advocate who celebrates strength, confidence, and movement without performance pressure. I love that so much. She blends real life transparency with fitness, community focused experiences with trap cardio, and a message that wellness includes loving the body you're in right now. Through her social media presence, Ashley inspires others to embrace growth, joy, and authenticity in every season of their life. Did I get it right, girl?
That's the best intro I've ever had. Yes. I love it. Yes.
I knew that I had to have you on the podcast, not only because I love what trap cardio is, but I love who you are. I resonate so deeply with people who show up as their authentic selves.
Isn't that easy?
And we're going to get into that. Okay. But the way you post on social media is what a lot of people inspire to do, and they're scared to do it. They will never post a lot of videos that they have in their reels. I love when you get on there. So one of the videos that I'm talking about is the video when you said, don't wear a cover up. So let's talk about why women should not wear cover. Or they don't have to wear cover up. Why?
Right, because we need more self-acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're covering up your body, it's from a place of shame. Because what are you covering up?
Mm-hmm.
Or why are you covering up?
Mm-hmm.
What are you hiding?
Yeah.
You are beautiful just the way you are. And I found a lot of people, going through my fitness journey, they're either grieving a body they've never had or grieving a body they used to have. Mm-hmm. And you don't let that go.
Yeah.
And just love yourself as you are today. Show out.
Yes.
Show out.
Baby, you shows out. And please teach me. How do you do this stuff?
Girl, I've been dancing since a kid.
You goes off. I don't know how you throw that leg up. You get down low. You got the best knees I've ever seen.
I get it from my mom.
You don't play. And everybody in your class. Oh, God, I'm about to get emotional. I love the confidence of the women in your classes. Like, not just your classes, but classes led by your instructors. Them women come in, and the men, they come in ready. They are in trap cardio like they are on stage with Beyonce.
Oh, Lord. But my goal is to prepare you for the outside world.
Yeah.
I know what it's like. Whatever you deal with in the fitness space is maximized out there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're doubting yourself in here,
mm-hmm.
who knows how much you're doubting yourself out there?
Absolutely.
So this is a space to leave it on the floor, practice your confidence, work it,
mm-hmm.
try some shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So that when you go out there, you can conquer whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's greater than weight loss. We have greater things out there to conquer than just weight.
So how we got connected is Black told me, he said, I want you to collab with this lady with your fitness. That's when I was in the thick of the good
mm-hmm.
thick. And I was just like, yes. And I had all these ideas of how we could collab. And then life happened. And then I stopped doing fitness. But I knew that we would collab on something. We would do something together because of your spirit. But trap cardio is what drew my attention to you. Your personality is what kept me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because trap cardio, yes, I love it. It's dope. It's fun. It looks exciting. But the person behind the creation is so beautiful and so authentic and just brings a breath of fresh air to people who look like us. Thick women, thick mm-hmm. Black, beautiful women that are hiding their bodies, afraid to show up on social media as their authentic selves, thinking they have to be perfect, thinking they have to have the perfect pose. Baby, you and I will get on there sweaty, a mess and will get the most engagement on those posts than the, hey, come to my class, or hey, come to my event.
Because we represent the everyday woman.
Yeah.
The everyday, we don't have to be like, we are beautiful just the way we are. We don't have to be top tier anything. We are top tier just as we are.
Yes. Yes.
We are what you see every day.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no Instagram models, ain't none of that. We represent what you see every day.
All right. So everyday women, let's talk about that.
Okay.
How are you dealing with showing up in all of the spaces in your life? I'm talking about marriage, a mom, friendships, your business, and all of the things that you do. How are you showing up? How would you rate yourself of how you're showing up? Let's start with your marriage. Rate yourself how you feel like you're showing up on a scale from 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like you're showing up?
In this season, I would say an 8.
Okay, good. Okay, what about a mom?
In this season, an 8.
Okay, friendships.
Because of what we did. Okay. I think I'm still doing great there. 8.
All right, so let's start with friendships. Let's dive deeper in the friendship space.
Yes.
All right. So I feel like for me in this season, I am not going to be a great friend if you need somebody that is going to be available to you to have multiple phone conversations, show up at every event, show up at every gathering, show up at every birthday party. Listen, exactly. Show up at everything. I am going to highly disappoint you because I don't have the mental capacity. Are you in that space right now?
Me either. But I said, like, the internet gives the term low maintenance friend such a bad connotation. But if you're a high maintenance friend, I'm not the friend for you.
Yeah.
I don't have it because there have been spaces where I've exhausted myself trying to be everything to all my friends, and my home was suffering.
Yeah.
My son like, well, when you coming home? Me and my husband ain't going on dates.
Yeah.
Like all of the things, and I can't be that for you as a friend. I can't. If you got an emergency, 911 probably gonna get there before I do. But if you need me to show up and it's something very important, like let's say a graduation or something, I will show up. But baby, dinner's gonna come and go. I may not be able to make every single thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to.
I used to stress myself out trying to meet every need of every friend and be everywhere and call back every friend, pick up every call, answer every text. I cannot. I mean, if you look at my phone right now, I literally have 789 text messages that have not been and it's not, I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying that is my life. I have so many different moving parts. It doesn't just stop at radio.
No, Sherelle, I'm literally on the road to you and I'm getting text messages about a class I wasn't even in today. It will sit there because I don't have the capacity.
Yeah.
I have other things going on. Like you said, you're not just Sherelle, the radio host. You have other things going on.
Yes.
And you cannot be, if you give everything to everybody, to your friends, you give everything. How much do you have for yourself?
Let me tell you something. In the end of 2023, when I decided to get my locks, right? Well, I had been dreading it. I had been so nervous. My brothers and sisters have been telling me for years to get locks because they have locks, right? And so in 2023, when I decided to get my locks, I got a direct order from God. He said, your life is about to change. And there are going to have to be some boundaries in place that you have never set. Be prepared to be so uncomfortable and to lose people. The ones that understand will be there.
When I tell you I have lost friendships that were over 20 years.
Yes.
And, altogether.
Yeah.
Altogether. Because I realized I lacked boundaries.
Yes.
I was go with the flow to a fault. Whether it affected, I think the last conflict I had in friendship, person kept making comments. And I said, you know what? That offends me. I don't have time for it. I ain't heard from the person since.
Yeah.
And I had to go. My husband was like, you know what? If me telling you something offends me, bothers you.
And now we beefing?
Nah,
that's
okay.
Crazy.
I'm okay with that. Because what justice am I doing for myself to constantly deal with behaviors that make me feel bad?
Yeah.
that make me feel bad.
That's crazy. And how is it that we can't have a conversation about something that you do that bothers me, and now we're immediately not friends anymore?
And I'm like, and if we're friends and we love each other, and you say, you know my intention.
I'm not trying to be funny. I don't think I'm bigger than you. I don't think I'm bigger than the program. I just don't like this thing. And if it's something that about me that you don't like, let's talk about it.
And 40-year-old Ashley is not 30-year-old Ashley, is not 20-year-old Ashley.
At all.
And it's okay to be like, the things I used to like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The things I was okay with, I'm not. I'm not okay with it.
Not okay. And I think that we have to normalize setting boundaries and friendships and it not be a beef.
Right. And not to say, because I think sometimes when we have these type of conversations, people think that we're the ones, we're always on the receiving end of that energy. But I have come to value friendships where they tell me, hey,
exactly.
hi, Ashley, calm down. I'm like, well, damn, you love me enough to check me. You know what? You're right.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll take that in. So it goes both ways.
It does.
It goes
It does.
both ways.
And I have not just been the one on the receiving end. I have been guilty of not being a good friend, right? And I think now for me is the way I come in the door. I'm like, hey, this is what my life looks like. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time for the phone. I don't have a lot of time to go out. Like, okay, I talk for a living. Not only do I talk for a living, I talk for a hobby.
And gotta show up. And then the thing is, it's crazy because people think because I made a post that must mean I'm available.
I'm not.
I'm not.
And also, what you don't know is that post was scheduled. It may look like I was just sitting on my couch with my bonnet on, but I'm gonna let you know that I scheduled that post 2 days ago.
And even if you
I'm asleep now.
And even if you didn't, that's part of our job. So, baby, I posted, put my phone there, and went on about my business.
Exactly. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I have been talking my entire life, but I don't have the time to do it at leisure anymore. Like, I don't have a lot of leisure time to talk. And this is what I also realize. Because we live different lives, like in the entertainment and wellness space, when you have friends or even family, let's even talk about that, family that are 9-to-5ers, it is a total different thing. My job could be all day. I'm on the radio from 6 to 10 a.m. But it doesn't stop at 10. At 10 is when it really starts.
You gotta prep.
I got voiceovers. I got to prep for tomorrow's show. I got commercials I got to do. I got to write for commercials. I got to think about Dear Self. I don't know who this is for, podcast. Gabby has track. Royal has dance. Black has these. Yo. And I still haven't talked about what I'm doing for me. That time that I have is my time.
People don't get to determine how accessible you are. You don't tell me how to use my time. You don't tell me.
Yes.
You ain't asked me, did I need help? Do Roy need a ride?
Yeah, so please help me.
Do y'all need? But you supposed to be available.
Can somebody help? Please.
And I don't expect that from other people.
Right.
I would never be like, look, I need you right here, right now.
I'm glad you said that. All right. So are you one of those people that are afraid to ask for help? Oh, God.
I used to be, girl. Okay. So this marks my sixth year of self-employment.
Okay. Congratulations.
I know. It's been a fast track program. In the beginning, I was afraid. I felt like it was a weakness. I was like, you can't do it like I can, so I'm not even going to ask you for help. Then I realized I was burning myself out. And then I realized it wasn't more so that I had issues with asking for help. I had trust issues. Can you trust to show up the way I need you to show up? Yeah. Even when it comes to business, can I trust you with my baby? Like I am with my baby? So like once I got in a space where I was able to trust people, it became a little easier.
That's another thing with us though. Where does that come from? Is that from our ancestors, our parents, where we feel like nobody is going to do this the way I want to do it? So how do we, because I really want to break this cycle. I don't want my girls growing up not asking for help. You know what I'm saying? Like even now, I'm like, ask for help. You don't have to take all this on yourself. It's not necessary. And you don't get points for saying, I did all of this myself.
Oh my goodness, Sherelle, me and my son literally just had a conversation. He in the 8th grade about to go to high school. I'm like, it's about to get real. It's about to use all your resources.
Please.
You got your parents, you got everything around. Use all your resources. He like, well, I don't want to ask for anything because I'm gonna feel dumb. I'm like, well, how do you feel now? Still going with that. How do you feel? So
we have got to break this cycle, and we got to break it quick, because when they get out in the real world, things are changing too. And they're changing so rapidly in the world. Things are not even like it used to be when we were growing up. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like for them. And so just the other day, I took Gabby to open up her bank account, right? And so the lady was telling her like, okay, so you got to put in your PIN. And so Gabby looks at me and she's like, and I'm looking at her and I felt like a failure, because I was like, yo, I opened my own first bank account. You know what I'm saying?
We had to.
We had to. Yes, we had to. And it's like, I want her to be independent, but I also don't want her to not be afraid to ask for help.
I mean, we trying to heal so many generational things. And now our kids have so many luxuries they don't really know a struggle.
So many luxuries.
So a lot of the things that we learned came from struggle. Like I was a latchkey kid. When I got home from school, I told and I'm like, no matter how much I tell him, that's not his lived experience. So he don't get it.
He don't understand.
I'm like, when I got home, my parents were still at work, the second job. I'm cooking food for my sister. I'm making sure we do our homework. So I didn't have the luxury of mom and daddy being here, or like freedom of time and stuff. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Girl,
we're going to have to figure it out. Please. If anybody out there can help us figure it out, put it in the comments below, because baby, Gabby is 15.
Oh, Lord.
So another thing, we've been having like all this snow and stuff over the last few months or whatever. And Gabby has been asking us to come and get her from the bus stop, which is literally 5 houses down. By the time I get my ass up off this couch, start the car up, open the garage, you're already going to be home. Right. So by Friday, I'm like, hey, enough is enough. Walk.
And that's what we got to do.
And she came in the house with an attitude. And I'm like, yo, do you understand that I couldn't call my parents to come and get me from school? I couldn't call my parents to do anything. Like, I had to figure the shit out on my own.
Girl.
But that's not their life. Like you said, I have never raised Gabby like that. I have always figured everything out for her. And so it's like, oh my God, okay, how can I parent not from a trauma response, but just parent the way I feel like she needs to be parented?
I think we got to take it, like, I think we take, and then our personalities too.
I know.
We take everything personal.
Oh my God.
That would have been me. Like, how dare you not want to walk 5 houses down and I do this. So it's like trying to figure out how to not make it personal.
And you know what she said to me?
What she said?
She said, Mom, can I say something? Because I allow them space. Yeah. But when she do that, I'm like, oh, shit.
Here it come. Yeah.
So I said, go ahead. She said, can you stop comparing your childhood to the way you raised me? And I'm getting emotional now, because I was like, oh my God, I can see how that would be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask for this. So why would you you're doing these things. I didn't ask for you. Basically she was saying, if you want to parent me that way, and we'll see how it works out.
But it's like, we want you to appreciate the labor of love. This is a labor of love. You don't even have to ask for it.
You don't have to ask for anything.
Who parenting is so ghetto?
I know it is.
So ghetto.
So ghetto. And let me tell you, the other day, Royal was looking at me and she was like, Mom, please stop ordering stuff. And I said, do you understand how bad I wanted this when I was a little kid? Do you understand how bad I wanted to be able to? Yes, my mom we always had food. We always had something to drink and all of that other stuff. But the way my girls have a variety of stuff, my pantry looks like a store, a convenience store. And so she's like, could you stop? And like you said, take it personal. I said, I'm going to buy, you know what? I'm not buying nothing.
Your ass won't get shit.
But I had to realize, like, she comes from a place of just having it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hard. Abundance of stuff. And it's really difficult. But so let's talk about abundance. So what are you a frugal person, or are you a spend it, just ball out till you fall out person?
I am frugal.
Oh,
I am frugal.
Tell me about it.
The one time, and that's why I guess me and my husband both missed the signs.
Yeah.
The one time that I was overspending, a place of depression. Like literally hoarding clothes and things.
For real?
Yes. But me and my natural state, frugal. Because, and this is my, we're more than, we have layers. We're onions, you know? Growing up, my mom was kind of like kept. We was hood rich, but I thought we was rich. We weren't rich. We was hood rich, and my mom was kind of kept. But to the point where when my dad got sick when I was 11th grade, I realized my mom ain't really know how to take care of anything.
Yeah.
So I became that person. So it makes me, I'm fearful to spend money because I'm like, what happens if we're without? And so, like, even down to when I started this business, I had a little basic tablet, and somebody was like, you need to upgrade your equipment. Sherelle, I got the sweating. I looked at the price of the iPad Pro. I got the sweating. I was pacing the floor. Everybody like, what? You gonna make the money back? Like, this is a business investment. I'm like, you talking about hit sand on this amount? Oh, heck. I still had the same car I had for the past 15 years until December.
No way.
Cause I'm just like, but what? Bitch ain't had no radio, no AC. Like, everybody knew when that car was coming, and I ain't care.
Hot as shit.
Cause I was scared, and my husband was like, "You work hard. You work."
So we both have trauma responses in the way we live our lives. And I think for me, I'm the oldest of 6 kids. My mom didn't really work. My dad was the sole breadwinner. But I also helped a lot with my brothers and sisters. I really want to dive deep into that with my parents, because my mom, I may even have her on here, but I don't understand why so much help was needed from me as a kid. I had to do a lot when my mom was there. I had to do a lot. And to be honest with you, my mom was probably depressed, and I didn't realize it. It was probably a lot for her, because it was a lot. It was some days when my mom would just be in the room and she'd be like, I need you to take care of your brothers and sisters. So I'm 9 years old. I'm ironing uniforms. I'm cooking. I'm making sure all of us get to school. Everything. And so I think for me, and I went without on so many birthdays. I've never experienced a birthday party as a young kid, and ever. Like, I've never had like a whole blowout birthday, a birthday cake, decorations.
You're like the second mom.
Yeah, I never. But my brother, his birthday November 2nd, mine is the 4th. He would have things on November 2nd. November 4th is like, you have to understand.
Oh, I've had those. Your sister's younger than you.
She doesn't understand.
So and then we start sacrificing ourselves.
We sacrificing.
That's why we bad friends now, because we done sacrificed enough in our life, and we don't want to sacrifice in that way anymore. Okay, we've been sacrificing since we've been children. We don't want to do it like that no more.
And so this is not to say that our parents did anything wrong. It's just our experience, and that's okay to express your experience.
Me and my mom went to therapy together.
I was going to ask you about therapy, so this is good.
Ooh. So
how did that go? Wait. Why did y'all go to therapy?
So we've had the mother-daughter, like, love-hate type of relationship. Like, it was like I was always working towards her battle. And I know my mama loved me, but I felt like she didn't like me. And I always felt like there was some, favoritism from my sister or whatever. So we got to the point, my sister got in a situation. And my mama, I guess she didn't know how to maneuver. Well, my sister had to go to jail. Okay. And my mama didn't know how to, because that's the thing. She didn't know how to manage her emotions. I'm an expressive child.
Yeah.
I over communicate, whatever. And so it came down to her, like, taking it out on me. So we went a whole holiday season without speaking.
No.
And it hurt because, she got grandchildren now. And so talking to my son, he was like, well, you know how grandma is. You're going to have to apologize first.
Oh, my God. Like, even the baby knows.
Didn't even realize that he had notice that pattern. I'm thinking you don't see it.
How old is he?
He's 13.
Oh, girl.
So my sister got out, and now my mom is feeling a little more comfortable. She reaches out, and so, but I was tired of the cycle. So I was like, Mom, I love you, but I can't keep talking to you unless you agree to go to therapy.
Oh, no way.
She said yes. And I was like, part of me was like, now what? So we gotta go.
Now we gotta go.
So we went through therapy, and I learned that my mom had childhood trauma. And a bunch of it was wanting to raise me different, but still being trapped from her past. So a lot of it was I wanted to raise a daughter with a voice, but then I also was told to be seen and not heard. So battling between that and a little bit of envy, because you have the childhood that I didn't, or you have the experiences that I didn't. And I was just like, you cannot tell me anybody is stuck in their ways, because my mom at 63 years old agreed to go to therapy, and our relationship has been so much better since then.
Oh, that's good.
So much.
So y'all go as a group, like as a collective.
Yeah, we went together. And there was some times when my therapist be like, Ashley, go out the room.
For real.
I gotta talk to your mom. And I know, because my mama shared, I know she don't mind me sharing this, but it was like one time, because my mom was the rape baby or whatever. So sometimes my grandparents were harder on her than they were her siblings. And she thought they were just being mean to her. And I'm like, no, I think it was from a form of protection. Yeah. Couldn't protect your mom. So we feel like we got to protect you a little harder or whatever. So my mom carried that. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe so everything just felt so personal to her. And then your firstborn daughter is going to be the one who gets it. So she didn't always feel like she had a voice. And I think the therapy let her know that even at this age, you can voice your emotions. You don't have to keep them in, because if you do, you're going to implode. Yes. You're either going to implode on yourself or you're going to explode on somebody else. So say how you feel.
I think it's very important to note that getting it out is so much better, because it starts to cause physical damage to your body.
And don't wait till you're frustrated to get it out. Say it. That's why I make no excuses if I tell you, hey, like, our triggers are our responsibilities. But if I tell you something bothers me and you continue to do it, then yeah, it's my responsibility to
remove myself. Because apparently you don't have the capability, the capacity, whatever, to adhere to me saying this triggers me and not doing it.
Yeah.
You just fuck it. Fuck it. You're gonna have to deal with that. Exactly. No, that's not how this works. It's not how it works when you are trying to not be a trash human anymore. And it is so easy to be a trash human than it is to be kind, understanding, and comprehending that this may not be the thing that I should do to this person right now. I am so glad that you brought up the therapy with your mom. Have you had to go to therapy for anything else other than you and your mom's relationship?
Girl, what? I have been in therapy since 2022. And the first thing was navigating friendships. Because my life had changed. And like you said, even little things is trying to explain to people, if I don't work, I don't eat. So I might can't be with y'all Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday no more, but I'll come Saturday and leave Sunday. And it wasn't enough. And then I had got to a point where my therapist was like, why don't you celebrate yourself? I was like, there's no room for that, because I have to show up for everybody else. She was like, celebrate yourself. So I planned this trip for my birthday, and I'm like, I'm going to be with my friends. We're going to have a good time. And that trip
it was horrible.
When I said blow up, groups separated.
Oh my God.
Did not talk to them since then. And I was like, God, what is this? I'm finally like, I'm celebrating myself, and this is how it. And at that point, I was like, yeah, I got something different. I do something different.
You know, when we say celebrate ourselves, that doesn't always include a group.
No.
It could just mean
that.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Me too. I am just now getting to that. I really am. And again, I am not saying this because I'm saying that every blow up or every friendship breakup was somebody else's fault.
No.
But what I am saying is that I have learned that I am so fucking dope by myself. I will be in a house with nothing on, no TV, no radio, just enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? That right there has been so hard to just sit with myself.
I just realized it. And
Yeah.
that's because when you're forced in smaller circles, then you start getting to know yourself different.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I'm dimming myself.
Mhm.
Like, dimming myself for so long. Sherelle, like, had you had, and timing is everything. Had you had reached out when we had first, like, started talking to each other, you probably would have got a different me.
You definitely would have got a different me. Let me tell you something, sis. We wouldn't be sitting right here now, honey. Something would have happened.
I probably would have been super quiet.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you just let me know.
Because I would have been like, girl, you better get it together. Like,
but people have made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
With that.
Mm-hmm.
You can be loud but not that loud. You can be big but not that big. You can, like, tone it down some.
You know what? To that I say fuck them.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
Because just the other day, somebody was like, girl, you always gotta do too much. I said, and
what
you
does
will
that mean?
And guess what I said? You will never see me again. If I have anything to do with it, you'll never see me again, because you don't know that my name for real is Sherelle Overdo It Duncan.
Come on.
Because I don't know how to be anything less, right? But what I have learned is that I'm growing more into an introvert, but even in my introvert ways, I overdo things. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in that, I overdo things, but I don't know how to be mediocre. I don't know how. And if I had all the money and all the riches in the world, bitches would really be mad.
Girl,
because the way I would overdo it,
unstoppable.
The way I would overdo it.
Look what we have done with less.
Let me tell you something.
Imagine if we had more.
Baby, yeah, but relax yourselves. Prepare the others. Because I already know God is in the business of financial overflow and financial abundance over our lives, because we have not just been doing this stuff in vain.
And it's no way. Something. That goes back to confidence, right?
Yeah.
So whether it was weight loss or like my confidence in doing things, right? Mm-hmm. My family boosted me real bad.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
They like, girl, you better get it. Like, my great aunt used to be like, if somebody say you fat, you ain't fat, you was healthy. Period. Like that. But then I went outside and the world tried to.
Oh, the world tried to tear you up.
Tear me up. Mm-hmm. And so trying to battle between, like, my family said keep going. And they like, do it. You doing too much. Sit back. Be quiet.
They only telling you that because they love you.
So I got comfortable with being the person behind the scenes. Oh no, I don't want to be on camera. Don't do that. I'm gonna tell you what to do. And then eventually I was like, why? Because that would let me quit my job. I'm like, I'm doing all this for them. What if I did it for myself?
Oh,
and here we are. But it's always the world gonna try to shut you down, quiet you, all the things, and that's where Trap Cardio came from. Finding my own self.
Yes.
So I understand. I understand what it's like. You on top of your shit, and then you go outside and they like, nah.
Tear you down. Tear you down. Girl, let me tell you. Black and I had one of the worst few years of our lives, and we just happened to be on a reality show while that was happening. I see that. And it was so bad. That is what led me. People always say, girl, you got so many opportunities from that. No, I did not. I didn't get one opportunity from that reality show. What I got from that was personal growth. I stopped drinking. I changed my life. You know what I'm saying? But my life was, oh God, our lives was in shambles. And not only that, I say that to say, to your point, social media was tearing me to pieces. I mean, tearing me to pieces, calling me a fat baboon. Like, because at this point, I was 300 pounds on the reality show. Let me tell you something. They were sending me suicide notes. They were going on my kids, girl. And at that point, I was so broken down emotionally, and I was just using alcohol to whatever I thought that it was doing, but I was using it, but it was beating me up so bad. And I've always been somebody who had a lot of confidence, who would cuss a bitch out in a second, but I could not do it. I was so broken down. Everything that they were saying, I was internalizing it. And I was drinking more, and I was depleting myself, and I tried to take my life again. And I'm like, yo, why? I have a new baby. My daughter needs me. Like, but that's what will happen when you are not right.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all that to say, in order for me, if I would have been in the right headspace, baby, I would have been eating them up. Eating them up. But I was not in the right headspace. I wasn't together myself. I was very depressed. I was stressed out. I didn't want to be here. You hear me? I did not want to be here. I didn't give a damn about leaving anything until God said, you're not good at trying to take your life. You've tried twice. This is your third time. Third time is not a charm for you. Enough is enough. Get your life in order. Get your life in order. Not Black, you.
Ooh, chat. And it's crazy because what you're talking about, those are conversations that like only Jamel know about. Like the depression, the suicide. Like he knows all of Ashley.
Yeah.
Everybody don't see that. Like I was literally in a group chat today and somebody was talking about the good old days. And I was like, yeah, they were chaotic for me.
Yeah.
No, we had good times. No, they were chaotic. I told y'all I was depressed, but because I had to be on and present, everybody thought I was okay. I was skinny as hell. Because guess what? I mean, there were times like food, alcohol. I'm going to choose the alcohol because I could just zone out.
Yep. And you're not even hungry. You're just drinking.
Yep. So whereas y'all like, girl, you were so tiny. Yeah, bitch. Because I was like, eat this or drink that. And I chose to drink.
It was so many days I only drank. I did not eat any food. When I look back, I'm like, how am I still living? There were days where I would only just drink all day. My poor husband, well, not my poor husband, because that Black man, he was so good at seeing me, right? And praying over me and knowing that God was going to be God and God was going to show up and he was going to show out when it came to me, because he never made me feel like an alcoholic, or he never made me feel like my depression was bad. He just used to be like, let's go work out. Let's go ride the bike. Let's go do this. And it would always be things not for him, but for me. He would just do it with me so that I couldn't see it. He'd be like, let's go to the gym. Let's go ride a bike, or let's go do, I'll never forget when he took me to do cardio kickboxing. And he was like, this is going to be so good for us. I'm so excited. And I'm just like, I'm trying to go to the bar.
Right,
you know
right.
What the fuck? I want to go fucking kickboxing. And when he took me, I cried. Like, you know, one of them cries where it comes out like, like that, like hard. It came out so hard.
I just had one of those last weekend.
Yes. It's a good cry. Those are good ones.
My little room that I had started hoarding things in, we found, he's like, come on, let's do it. Cleaned out the whole room.
Oh, I know that felt good.
And I text my mom. I was like, I cannot stop crying, and I don't know why. And she was like, you just feel free.
Yes, you release it.
And I was like, this is like a little spot in my head that people don't know about. I just be like, the depression room right there. There you go. Walk past or whatever. And like, all right, you in a new season? Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, that's so good. Congratulations.
And girl, don't do it. And then after that, it's crazy because then after that, I went to my friend's sensual dancing class.
I saw that girl.
I'm like, so that was just like, I'm free. I'm here.
That girl.
You can't take me back there.
Let me tell you something. I watched that video so many times. Yes. I said, yes, ass.
But yeah, you would never thought that's what I was doing before I got here.
No.
My final release.
Oh, that's so good. Congratulations. That's so good. I didn't ask you any of these questions on this call. No, it's okay. I knew it wasn't going to. I never asked any questions on this call. But I do want to know, what's one lesson from your journey you wish more people understood about self-love and authenticity?
You do not have to. One, you don't have to hate yourself to be better. You do not have to hate yourself. And honestly, it's hard to sustain happiness and greatness if you're constantly attacking yourself.
Yeah.
Like, because even the heavier me got me to who I am today.
Yes.
So she mattered just as much as me today.
Don't you love the old you? Like, do you ever just think about, I just want to hug her so much?
You talking about that bathing suit? I'm looking at this like, shit really didn't give it's like, girl, I would have dapped up on it anything.
She was that girl.
It's like, and still battling all the things. Battling all the things. And I'm like, when it comes to authenticity, the world needs you.
Yes.
We got AI.
Mm-hmm.
We got templates.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to be the same type of content creator.
Mm-hmm.
We need real people.
Yes.
Who live real lives in real bodies.
Yep.
God made us unique, and I know it sounds cliche, but he made you the way that you are for a reason, and somebody out there needs you.
Yep.
Somebody, not everybody.
Yes.
Sometimes we think we need to pour into everybody, and that is not the case.
It's not.
But even one needs you, and sometimes it's just you. So always be yourself.
I love that so much. All right, let's get to the rapid fire questions.
Oh, shit,
okay, so a version of you that you had to let die.
People pleaser.
Okay. One thing you want people to understand about you.
I'm human as fuck.
Hey! Something you're still figuring out, girl.
Who? Something I'm still figuring out. I want to get in this house. Something I'm still figuring out. My potential.
Oh, I love that. Something you know for sure.
I'm that bitch.
Hey! Okay, a truth you've avoided for a long time.
A truth. What I tell others, I am enough.
That's good. One thing you want to do differently next year. I know we just started this year, but.
One thing I want to do differently.
Or not even next year. One thing you want to do differently, period.
Choose me first.
All right, last one. I don't know who this is for, but.
I don't know who this is for, but check yourself. Never stop being self-aware. Never stop tuning in to the people around you. Check yourself. Sometimes we got to check ourselves. So check yourself.
All right, can I pray with you?
Yes,
okay.
Girl.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, I thank you so much for this time. God, I thank you so much for allowing us to spend this time, fellowship, get to know one another. God, I thank you so much for Ashley just driving down here, God, driving up here, God, safely. I thank you so much for just allowing me to get to know this beautiful spirit more intimately. God, I thank you so much for the financial overflow, the financial abundance. God, I thank you so much for direction, discernment. God, I thank you so much for the blood of your son. I thank you so much for shielding and blocking all the enemy has planned. God, I thank you so much for giving our families good health, good wealth. God, I thank you so much for covering our children. God, and I thank you so much for covering our husbands, giving them the voice that they need to speak how they want, to emote, to not hold things in, and to express how they feel to us in real time. God, I thank you so much for all of the things, God. We thank you so much for all of our clients, everybody that's buys things from us, that patronizes our businesses. God, I thank you so much for sending them our way. Keep sending our people our way in your mighty name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much, girl. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of I Don't Know Who This Is For, but I know this was for you. I love you so much. Mwah. What up, everybody? It's your girl, Sherelle Duncan, with I Don't Know Who This Is For podcast. And listen, I am so excited because I need to tell you what's in my cup when I'm on the show. I am drinking Stursy. It is a mocktail brand that is owned and co-founded by two beautiful Black women, and they have carefully curated some mocktails for those of us who do not drink. And let me tell you something. It is so good. You can drink it right out of the can. Drink Stursy.